Hey guys, what's up? It's RedKB. In this video, we have an unboxing from Nathan Wilson. So in here are some puzzles that I am really excited about. So let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so we've got one thing here, and then another thing here, and then one more thing all the way down at the bottom here. There we go. Alright, so we got three things in this package. So let's go ahead and start out with this one right here. So this is one of the modifications from Nathan's past 30-day 30 build series that he just finished up. And this is a pretty fascinating one. It is a 1x1 cross cube. So basically what this is a basically the core of a 3x3 with all the centers attached to it, and then the core has been filled in with epoxy sculpt, and all the pieces have been filled in, all the center pieces have been filled in to make perfect cubies. And then you get this. This was the fifth build in his series, and yeah, it is a 1x1 cross cube. Wow, this is really cool. So the reason I wanted him to send this to me was because I'm going to be doing a video on like pointless lower order modifications, like lower layer modifications. So there's some shape mods in certain puzzles that when you make lower order versions of them, they kind of just become non-puzzles, like things that turn and move like puzzles, but you can't really scramble. So I'm going to be doing a video on some of those types of puzzles, and this is one of them. So yeah, that is the first puzzle, and I'll be talking about this again in another video. So the next one is the original Penrose Cube that he made. Now, he agreed to send this to me actually before the Penrose Cube was mass produced. So, but this is like the original mod that he made for the actual series. So obviously Nathan was not the original designer of the Penrose Cube, that was made by another person. But yeah, this was a mod that he made in the series and he wanted to send it to me. So yeah, this is a really cool modification, very well done. Yeah, it's nicely sanded and everything. It's just a cool mod. And but yeah, so this was made with a cheese sale, as with all of the puzzles in his 30-day 30 build series, and it turns really well actually. And the color scheme is a little bit different as well. On here we have white, orange, and blue instead of white, red, and blue. So yeah, a little bit different, but I actually really like the look of this puzzle. And yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, that is the Penrose Cube from Nathan Wilson. So the final puzzle we have in this package is one that I am most excited for, and this is one that he's been working on kind of on and off for many months now, and something that he agreed to make quite a while ago, but just now finished. So this is a 5x5x2. Wow, this is really awesome. Man, this looks really good. So you guys may know that I have a 5x5x3 also built by Nathan, and I got this I think about a year ago actually at this point. So this puzzle is made basically the same way. As you can see, the Olzing on the top, the cuts are exactly the same. It's made out of a Shangsha 5x5. What's different though is that he has cut away the middle layer and then extended this layer and this layer into the middle to kind of hide the middle layer, and so you get this 5x5x2. And so as you can see, there's a tiny gap between the pieces, but that's pretty much inevitable. It's something you kind of can't really avoid, but I think he did a really great job with closing that gap as much as possible. It's pretty much less than a millimeter, so it's barely even noticeable. Let's go ahead and do some turning. Turning across this layer is actually really smooth. Yeah, that turns great. And then turning along here is just as good as the 5x5x3. So this basically turns just as good as I was expecting it to turn. So another thing with this puzzle too is that it doesn't actually shapeshift. So because there's no middle layer anymore, it doesn't shapeshift. I'm pretty sure you actually can do a middle layer shapeshift like this though. Yeah, you can. You actually can go all the way around like that. So that's kind of a hidden move that you're not really supposed to do, but you can just because of how much the top layers have been cut down. So this is actually a good way to see how he's covered over the middle layer. So you can see that he's basically just extended these two pieces down to cover over the center. So that is really Awesome. So yeah, if you kind of open it up here, you can see the inner layer inside, how it's kind of been hidden. Man, well, I am really excited to finally have this puzzle. Maybe even at some point I'll get into making a 5x5x1 as well, where you just glue up everything and then make it one really long piece. And that would kind of help complete the 5x5x cuboid collection. But yeah, well, I'm really glad I have these two puzzles now. They look really great, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and scramble this one up. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of these cool shape-shifting moves. I don't know how much that's gonna affect things. Well, there we go. There is the puzzle all scrambled. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually go through the solve in this video. So yeah, I don't think it'll be that hard. It shouldn't be too much more difficult than the 5x5x3. So yeah, let's just go ahead and try this out. We'll start with getting the white and the yellow centers. So this is going to be pretty much just like 5x5 center building. Yeah, there we go. We just made the made some bars and inserted them in. Okay, so now we should be able to form our edge pairs. So let's see, for example, this piece will pair up with this one. This one can come down to here, and then I'll replace it with an unsolved one. And then we'll get the third one that needs to go right here. And then this one can come here, replace that. Okay, this piece can come here just by coming over here, and I can insert that in there. Alright, and then let's see. This one, actually no, this one can come into here. Okay, and then this one can come into here, back there. And now finally we just have a 3 cycle of these middle pieces. So what we should be able to do is set this up like this so that this piece can come up to here, and then I can replace it with this section, and then come back like that. Okay, now all of our edges are solved, so now we have a 3x3x2 basically. So let's go ahead and solve that. We'll put in our white. We have a white and blue edge here that's already in. The white and red one needs to come next to it right here, and then orange across from red and green across from blue. And then we'll put in this corner down here, and then this corner right here. Then to solve this top layer, we'll just do a corner swap of these two corners. And then an edge swap of these two edges. And there we go, the puzzle is solved. Yeah, so not that hard of a solve at all, pretty fun. The puzzle moves really well. I didn't get any pops or anything. The puzzle wasn't locking up or doing anything weird. So yeah, I am really happy with this puzzle. So yeah, big thanks to Nathan for making this puzzle for me. This is the last, I'm pretty sure this is the last one he's building with this method. I think he's gonna make another one pretty soon where he's just extending out and not really cutting down as much. But yeah, I wanted this one to be symmetrical with the 5x5x3 so that they kind of go with each other. And yeah, I am really happy with how all of these puzzles turned out. I am yeah, as always really impressed with Nathan's build quality, and yeah, this is just some awesome stuff. If you guys haven't subscribed to Nathan, then definitely be sure to do so. The link to his channel will be down in the description. He just hit 70,000 subscribers recently, so big congrats to him. Anyways, that is about it for this unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like. Links to all of my social media pages, my Patreon, and my merch store are all linked down in the description below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.